guys, it's your girl Yvonne, and we're back here with another episode of Yvonne's Room. Today we've taken a little field trip outside of Yvonne's Room to Boston, Massachusetts. We're here for the annual Hempfest, aka the Boston Freedom Rally, a festival full of great music, vendors, and of course, marijuana. Guys, I want to know, how old were you when you first started smoking weed?
I'm Tyrone. I started smoking weed when I was like 15.
I first started smoking weed when I was 13 or 14. I think I was 14. Started smoking when I was 15 years old.
I was 15.
My first time smoking was 16.
15.
I think 14.
I think my first time I was 15.
My name is Miles, and I kind of feel bad for this because I was 13.
Freshman year.
I think I was 15 when I started smoking weed, and I prefer just joints.
I was around like, I was just very curious, and I grew up around a lot of drug dealers. So what I like to smoke is just blunts mostly. Dated a white guy for a while, so a lot of bowls and joints was in there too. I don't mind anything at all, but I do prefer blunts more than anything.
My older brother actually smoked me up.
I was with her and these two boys, and they just kind of asked us if we wanted to smoke, and we were just like, yeah.
How would you talk to your kid about smoking weed? What would you tell them?
My kids, I wouldn't really care if they smoked weed, but just make sure it's good weed.
I would tell my kids to definitely smoke weed because it helps with a lot of shit. I don't care, and if it makes them happy, then they should go for it.
You can smoke weed as much as you want, as long as you keep active and keep up with your shit. As long as you keep active and keep working with a steady job and keep up with your activity. Don't be like a burnout and sleep every time you smoke. Be like one of them kids where you're being a downer, Debbie Downer every time you smoke. If that happens to you, you shouldn't smoke.
I would do it like my mama told me. She told me to, what'd she tell me? I'm high as hell, I'm sorry. But, she would always tell me everything's all right in moderation, so that's what I tell my kid.
As long as you can make money off it, keep doing it.
To wait a little longer than I did, because I fucked up my schooling.
And I heard one of your friends saying that you guys smoke before school every day. Are you part of that? Are you down with that too? And how often do you smoke now?
Well, just to clear my name in case anybody sees this, I actually get pretty good grades. Actually, so does everybody here. I'd say I smoke before school three times a week tops. Yeah, but I smoke after school every day.
Did you guys know that Hempfest is the largest annual pro-marijuana festival on the East Coast? And it's actually the second largest festival of its kind. It's really lit out here. It's a beautiful day. There's cute dogs. There's beautiful people. There's babies. Everybody's just accepting and loving weed and having a great time. And I'm having a great time too.
And all I would advise today to my daughter as well as other kids is to just be careful who you get it from. And, never get anything that's already rolled. Make sure that you always see what you're smoking before you smoke it. And that's number one and first most. And also to be safe with the person you're with, if you're with people, and your environment.
Thank you, and I also love your outfit. Can we get a full view? Because she is definitely fly. We're gonna play a little weed trivia game. It's a weed trivia music game, so it's gonna get lit, okay? All right, so I'm gonna say a line from a song, or I'm gonna sing because I have a very beautiful voice, so prepare yourself. Not really, okay. Don't get excited. So I'm gonna say a line first from a song, and then you guys complete it, okay? All right, the first one is, hey, 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 hey.
Oh, 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 oh.
Hey, 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 hey.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes.
Smoke weed every day.
Lit. Rolling down the street, Rolling down the street.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Lay back.
My mind on my money, on my money, on my mind.
Hey. Rolling up that endo weed.
I can't tell.
Okay. I got 5 on it. Rolling up that endo weed. You know why? Because people don't even know what he's saying in that song. People only know I got 5 on it. That's the problem. Rolling up that endo weed. I got 5 on it. You guys are smarter than I thought. I didn't think you were gonna get that. I was gonna clean my room.
And then I got high.
I was gonna light up a blunt too.
And I got high.
I was gonna get up and start twerking. But then I got high. Now I'm over here chilling with 2 fly girls. Hey, hey.
Because we got high. Because we got high.
Beautiful. All right. All right, cool. So we're going to just do some weed trivia. I'm going to see how much you guys know about marijuana. All right. Can you guys name the 8 states that marijuana is legal in the U.S.?
Colorado, California, Washington, D.C., Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, Oregon, and Seattle. Oh, no, it's not a state. Oh, Washington. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Alaska. Ding.
Columbia.
Oh, you're right. Washington and the District of Columbia. All right, so like just to recap, the answer was Alaska, California, Colorado, Oregon, Maine, Massachusetts, Nevada, Washington, and the District of Columbia. Don't forget that at the ends. How many days does marijuana stay in your system?
What you're trying to identify it where? Because it stays in your hair follicles longer than 30 days, but it only stays in like your piss for like 30 days. Your urine is 30 days.
30 days in your piss, 90 days in your blood.
Yeah.
I know, because I smoke every day, and it took me 2 months and 15 days for me to get clean.
To get clean? You're making it sound like it was like down. Was it holding you down?
No, it was. I need to get a job, so I need to piss clean to get the job.
27 days, so you guys were close. 27 days. That's probably if you're not like an ultimate weed head, if you don't smoke every day. Is it physically possible to OD on weed, to overdose on weed? Is it physically possible?
No.
But you couldn't smoke that. No.
You gotta smoke over more than your body weight, so yeah, kind of. No.
Nah.
And you guys are all right. You guys are the smartest guys I ever met in my life. You're right. You cannot overdose on weed. So if anybody tries to say that shit, it's a lie. To overdose on the marijuana, you need to smoke 40,000 times the average amount. That's 40,000 blunts in one day, in one sitting, all by yourself to the face. All right, guys, it's a wrap. We're going to close out this episode of Yvonne's Room with a rap because it's a rap, okay? So I'm going to tell you guys everything that went down in a freestyle bar straight off the dome. Let's go. All right. I talked to people, black and white. All they knew is that weed was right. All they knew is that they had to fight for freedom, get what they want tonight. It's lit. There's music, too. There's a lot of good food and vendors, too. I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to do. It's Yvonne's Room. Get on it, boo. It's Yvonne's Room. Get on it, boo. It's Yvonne's Room Hempfest. Hey, it's Yvonne's Room Hempfest. Hey, it's Yvonne's Room Freedom Fest. Hey.